So now let's go over to weather and climate. And I almost never use the real skies for interior scenes, okay? So here what we'll select first is sky and clouds. Okay, here usually I select this slider here and move it all the way up. I leave it more cloudy, the sky. And the most important here is the sky brightness, okay? If you increase this one, let's say like this, you see that our scene becomes much brighter inside. I can even take a new render now and you'll see this difference. Okay, you see that now it's even taking more time to render. Okay, so with the sky brightness increased and without. So you see how it affects our render. Okay, now let's go back to the effects. And actually from this tab, it's the only effect we need for interior scenes. Now let's move to the colors and let's use this one, color correction. So this effect is where you start to add some personalization and style to your scene. If you want a more moody scene, you can decrease this temperature to be a little bit colder and add a little bit more tint. If you are going to a more bright and colorful look, you just increase this to be warmer and decrease this part as well. So this will really depend on from scene to scene and the style you are looking for. I want to just call your attention for one parameter here, which is the limit low. I usually add a bit of this to every scene because this will make my darks more contrast, and with this not making my scene so look so washed out, you know. So for example, if I take a new render now, okay, now you see the difference between with color correction. I put it a little bit warmer right now, so, but let's go back there. Here you also have the vibrance, so how bright the colors will be. The brightness, okay, so I decrease it, my scene will become darker. I can decrease brightness, I can increase contrast, and for example for this scene, and let's this one increase a little bit. Let me just decrease this one, and let's take a new render. Just to see all of these changes. Okay, now see how adding more contrast, increasing that limit low, how it changed our scene. So let's go back. Now on the effects, I don't use this analog color lab, because what this does, it's think of this as when you are posting a photo on Instagram, you have all of those effects that you can select. This is kind of the same thing, but see like this, you can increase the effect or decrease. But since I'm going to do all of this in post-production in either Photoshop or Lightroom, and I don't want to have any of this right now in my render. Next one, vignette, the same thing. I don't use it here because I add it in post-production. And I'm just going to add now the bloom effect. And this effect will make my highlights more blown out. And I usually like to keep this about 0.2 to 0.3, more or less like this. Just going to take this new render. This one. Okay, now let's just see the before and after. So you see how we have a little bit, all this air is a little bit more blown out. So this will wrap up for these effects and what each effect does regarding the interior scenes for Lumion. In the next lesson, we'll start making our living room scene.